What's going on, Dodgers Nation? Doug McCain here. You can follow me at DMAC_LA. Be sure to subscribe to the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel. For all the latest Dodgers news and rumors, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and I want all your takes down below in the comments section. I want all your takes on today's topic right down below in the comments section. And for all the latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. What up, Dodgers Nation? Got some more hot stove talk to get into today. In Major League Baseball, it's not really hot stove right now. If it was a Taco Bell hot sauce, it'd pretty much be a mild. It's not hot, it's not fire, it's not Diablo, but it's starting to heat up and you're starting to hear some more rumors, and you have the winter meetings starting this week. So I fully expect some rumors to trickle out of those winter meetings, but today we're going to be talking about DJ LeMahieu, the three-time All-Star. Last year was a first-team All-MLB member. In the last few seasons, DJ LeMahieu has solidified himself as one of, if not the best pure hitter in all of Major League Baseball. Last year, he slashed 364, 421, 590, had an OPS over 1,000, a 177 OPS plus. He led the Pinstripes in WAR at 2.9, and he was clutch with runners in scoring position. He hit 364 with runners in scoring position, and he definitely has a bat that could help this Dodger team even more. Now, is there any smoke to these DJ LeMahieu to the Dodgers rumors? Well, this morning in Jeff Passan's piece for ESPN.com, he wrote, "The notion that DJ LeMahieu's return to the New York Yankees is a fait accompli ignores the strong market that has developed around him. It's not just the Yankees and Mets. Toronto is in. The reigning champion Los Angeles Dodgers could slot LeMahieu at third base. There are others. All recognize that they're going to need to outbid the Yankees, who have made LeMahieu their clear number one priority this winter." Now, the first question is, how does DJ LeMahieu fit with the Dodgers as they're currently constructed? Well, he can play three positions at a Gold Glove level: first base, second base, and third base. Last year, he spent the majority of his time playing at second base, but if he joins the Dodgers, he might be able to play third base. Now, you could fit him in at that hot corner, because if Justin Turner signs somewhere else, if he gets a big contract offer with another club and he leaves, you could put him in that third base spot. Yes, they have Edwin Rios. Yes, of course, you've heard talks that maybe Will Smith could potentially play third base at some point. Now, of course, Andrew Friedman and the Dodgers, they covet that positional flexibility, but if they were to sign DJ LeMahieu, he would be playing third base. And to me, it would signal that Justin Turner is signing with another team. Look, the recent news has the DH not coming back to the National League next year, so maybe Justin Turner gets a big deal with the Toronto Blue Jays or some of the American League teams we were talking about last week, maybe the Texas Rangers, and now the Dodgers need to fill that void at third. You bring in DJ LeMahieu, he plays third. You got Corey Seager at short. Gavin Lux, you have to believe, will be starting second next year, and then Max Muncy at first. So your infield, you got Max Muncy at first, Lux at second, Corey Seager at short, and DJ LeMahieu at third. Now, offensively speaking, last year he was outstanding as the Yankees leadoff hitter. He had 5 leadoff home runs. That led all of Major League Baseball. In his career, he spent most of the time batting in the 2-hole. So if you were to join the Dodgers, we all know who their leadoff hitter is. That's Mookie Betts. They're invested in Mookie Betts till the year 3058, right? Now, could they put him into that 2-hole and move Corey Seager down? Well, you know they like to have that 1-2 punch right at the top of that lineup, a righty and then a lefty. So could that be an issue? But if you bring in DJ LeMahieu, he's going to be an upgrade at just about every position on the diamond. Yes, from an offensive standpoint and a defensive standpoint. The question is, do you want to get in a bidding war with the New York Yankees?
The New York Yankees!
What would the Yankees offer DJ LeMahieu? And just this morning, he posted on his Instagram him using Aaron Judge's bat. So I don't know if that's a sign that, hey, I'm coming back. I'm still training with the Yankees in the offseason. That has to make you feel good if you're a Yankee fan. Now, if I'm the Dodgers, I'm not messing with the top of the lineup at all. Why would you mess with success? We saw what the Dodgers did when Mookie was leading it off, and we saw the year that Corey Seager had last year, batting right behind Mookie in the 2-hole. So to me, those are set in stone, at least for one more year, until we see what happens with Corey Seager long term. So if you brought in DJ LeMahieu, you couldn't bat him in that 1-hole. That's Mookie's spot, but that's where DJ's had most of his success in his career. He's also been great in the 2-hole, though. He's batting .307, batting second, but then he's also been solid down through the lineup. But if you're DJ LeMahieu, would you want to sign with a new team if you weren't able to bat in the spot where you've had most of your success? You also have to consider those home road splits. Last year, he had an eye-popping 423 at Yankee Stadium. Away, he hit .306. While that's still a nice number, look at the OPS drop-off. It went from 1265 at home to 759 on the road. He hit 10 home runs total last year, 8 bombs at home, 2 on the road. Now, for his career, he's hitting .336 at home and .274 away. So it's not like he goes from DJ LeMahieu to DJ LeMahieu from home and away, and that drop-off is not as significant as Nolan Arenado's, but it's still something to consider when it comes to signing him long-term. Now, if you look at his contract and what he could get, something along the lines of 5 years, $100 million. You're looking at some value there, and it's definitely a win-now move for the Los Angeles Dodgers. If you make that deal, you're trying to get 2 or 3 more prime years from DJ LeMahieu, and then those years at the back end are to get those first 3 years and hopefully another World Series championship out of it, because he's 32 right now. He'll be 33 towards the middle of the next season, and if Justin Turner were to sign with another team, you never know. Maybe the Dodgers offer him a competitive offer, but he wants to play in the American League where he can DH. That's definitely a possibility. I predict that he'll ultimately re-sign with the Los Angeles Dodgers, but in the scenario that Justin Turner will not be starting at third base for the Dodgers next year, and you had to pick between trading the farm for Nolan Arenado or signing DJ LeMahieu, I would much rather sign DJ LeMahieu. Yes, he's a little older than Arenado, but he's a much better hitter, a significantly better hitter, and it's really not even a comparison. And Arenado is an unknown as far as how he's going to hit outside of Coors Field, and you also have to unload all those prospects. So to me, $25 million a year for DJ LeMahieu versus $35 million for Arenado, and he's only getting older, and we don't know how he's going to hit at Dodger Stadium. To me, it's a no-brainer. You offer LeMahieu a very competitive offer in that event. Now, I'd much rather just bring back Justin Turner and then keep this core intact for another year, address Corey Seager's impending free agency, and hopefully get a couple more solid years from Justin Turner. Look, last year, Justin Turner, he was injured, still hit .307, and he still came through in the postseason. Now, I know that it's a precipitous decline when it comes to major league players at that age group, but I do want to see Justin Turner back with the Los Angeles Dodgers. But DJ LeMahieu, if it's an option and Justin Turner's going to be gone for sure, I would much rather have LeMahieu over Arenado. And how awesome would it be to take DJ LeMahieu from the Yankees? He's beloved in the Bronx. All my Yankee fan friends, they always tell me that he's the most beloved Yankee since Derek Jeter. He's the most popular DJ in New York since Funkmaster Flex and DJ Premier. And yes, the Dodgers already have the best DJ in the game in DJ Severe, but I do think LeMahieu is an intriguing option if they can get him at the right price and if Justin Turner walks. But I would, much rather have LeMahieu at that contract price, $25 million per year, than making that trade for Arenado. But ultimately, I want to see the Dodgers bring back Justin Turner, and I don't want to see them paying out a monster contract until they offer Corey Seager a monster extension. I want to get that deal done before the start of next season. But earlier I asked you guys if you want to see DJ LeMahieu in Dodger Blue. Here's some of the best responses I got. Up first, we got at Lakers_fan KB24. If it's between him and JT, I'd rather have JT back. He's still productive and amazing for the locker room. We have plenty of firepower. Then we've got at Nicholas Andrew 2. Yes, move him to third base and let Lux play second base every day. Wish he was a DH for Turner, though. Then we've got at HoodieBets50. Yes, he sprays the ball all over the field. Then at B Boars. Of course, but the Dodgers aren't looking to give out the kind of contract he wants, especially if they can get JT on a cheap 2-year deal. DJ hits great at Yankee Stadium and Coors, but it's unlikely he'd have the same numbers at the Ravine. I don't see Turner going anywhere. Then we've got at D Davids. Yes, the top 3 of our lineup would be a gauntlet. Then we've got at TitlesR_forever. Check with the squad. And then we've got a King of the Hill gift. Love that. Then we've got at Dodgers Are My Life. If there's any interest from DJ on a reasonable deal, you have to explore that. Then we've got at Troop Sports. Nope, need the money for way more important players that you do have to pay. But let me know down below in the comments. Should the Dodgers try to sign DJ LeMahieu? Who would you rather have between DJ LeMahieu or Nolan Arenado? Let me know down below in the comments. And for all the latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com.